Come along through an exciting journey through the amazing tales of the wonderful story of Henry Sugar, the Swan, the Rat Catcher, and Poison. Each tale is different and interesting. Want to know if these stories are worth your time? Let's talk about it.
Good evening, Mr. Sugar,
said the man behind the desk whose job it was to never forget a face.
The wonderful story of Henry Sugar, the Swan, the Rat Catcher, and Poison each present unique narratives. In one tale, a man discovers the ability to see through obstacles with X-ray-like vision, while another depicts a young boy's distressing encounter with violent bullies. Poison revolves around two men striving to rescue someone immobilized by a sleeping poisonous snake on his torso. On the other hand, the Rat Catcher offers a character study of its namesake, who finds himself more akin to the creatures he captures than his human counterparts. And again, my name's Troy Hill, and welcome back to Troy Hill Talks, and today we're here to review the wonderful story of Henry Sugar and three more. I didn't even know anything about these short stories coming out, but once I found out that Roald Dahl, the creator of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, had this, I was definitely down. I was truly fascinated with the overall presentation of these short stories. It was just visually stunning, just really enjoyed it. It's like a combination of just great acting, some stop motion animation, and just the transitions of just scenery and lighting and how the backgrounds was moving. It was just so damn pretty to watch. And there's a lot to like about this. The music, the casting, everybody in my eyes just knocked it completely out of the park. This is just really just a good watch. Doesn't take a lot of time of your day. I also enjoyed the fact that these stories are more adult, kind of like a little less childlike, a little more mature. It did seem like the last three stories are a little more gloomier in a sense. But I mean, especially if you want to know what where to get the taste from red licorice from. I mean, holy shit! I'm never gonna eat licorice again in my entire life. My only complaint is that I wish they would have put a little more time into the three newer stories that recently came out, because you can tell that. Not saying that it was bad, but you could clearly see that not as much time and work and effort was put into the three additional stories. Not saying that that's a bad thing. Do I recommend this? Hell yeah, absolutely, 110%. I think as we get older, like I'm starting to get a little bit longer in the tooth. To me, it was just kind of just nice and just refreshing just to sit and kind of just watch something take me back a little bit. Because for an hour and a half, I literally felt like a child, almost like, just a kid on a Wednesday. I was sick for that day. I had to stay home. I was watching PBS, and after Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and Sesame Street came off, I was stuck watching this and stuff. And, it just makes you think of like a lot of good programming that I was blessed to have an opportunity to watch growing up as a kid. But that being said, you get a little bit older, and you have a lot of victories, but you also have you lose a lot of wars at the same time. We go through a lot of stuff. We lose parents, we lose loved ones, we lose friends, relationships, and it's kind of just nice just for a few moments, just for an hour and a half, just kind of just to feel like that kid again. So I mean, I think it does, just the way it looks and the overall feel of this presentation. It definitely tugs back at your nostalgic heartstrings a little bit. So I highly recommend this for anybody to watch, because just the presentation. It's like, because we read books and stuff, and we all visualize the stories that we're reading like somewhat differently, so it's like very relatable in a sense, but it's pretty impressive when someone can have that ability to show that presentation of what they're seeing or what they're reading and how they interpret it. So this is definitely something that you want to check out. If you like the content and you like the review, please go ahead and click the like button. You subscribe to the channel and share with some friends. And again, my name is Troy Hill. This is Troy Hill Talks, and I'll see you next time with my next movie review. Take care.